Hello, my friends. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to see you here. Today in this video, we're going to learn English with a special technique called shadowing. Now, you might be wondering, what is shadowing? Let me explain. Shadowing is when you listen to someone speaking in English and try to repeat what they say exactly how they say it. It helps you improve your pronunciation, intonation, and even your listening skills. It's like being a shadow, following every move. Here's how you can use this video to practice. First, listen to me as I read a story. All the words will appear on the screen so you can follow along. Then, try repeating after me, copying my tone and rhythm. It's okay if you don't get it perfect the first time. Practice makes progress. Before we begin, I want to tell you why I chose this story. It's something I heard recently, and I thought it would be perfect to share with you because it's both interesting and useful. Now, let's dive into today's true and powerful story. It's called From Housemaid to Hero, Maria's True Story. Let's begin. My name is Maria. I'm 42 years old, and I was once a housemaid. I grew up in a small village in the Philippines. My family was poor, very poor. When I was 13, I stopped going to school. I had to help feed my younger siblings. At 15, I moved to Manila and became a housemaid for a wealthy family. I cleaned floors, washed dishes, and cared for their children, all for less than $50 a month. Sometimes I cried at night. I felt invisible. They had everything: books, computers, vacations. And I thought, maybe I was born to serve others. Maybe I'll always be poor. But one day, everything changed. I was dusting the bookshelf when I saw a book with gold letters. The Power of the Mind. I picked it up and started reading whenever I had a few minutes. The book said, "You are what you believe." That line hit me hard. I began to ask questions. What if I believed I could be more? What if I started dreaming again? That night, I wrote a goal in a notebook I found. One day, I will go back to school. Every evening after cleaning, I studied old textbooks. I asked the children for help with English and math. And slowly things changed. I passed a basic exam and entered a night school for adults. The family I worked for noticed my effort. Instead of stopping me, they helped pay for my tuition. 7 years later, I graduated high school at the age of 29. Then I applied for college. People laughed. College? At your age, they said. But I didn't care. I kept going. At 36, I walked across the stage in a cap and gown and received a degree in education. And today, I'm a school teacher, standing in front of children who come from villages just like mine. Every time I say, "You can do anything," I'm not just saying it. I lived it. Maria's story reminds us of something simple, but powerful. Your past does not decide your future. Your choices do. You can rise from anything, no matter how far behind you feel. Whether you're learning English, chasing a dream, or just trying to survive, remember, you are what you believe. So believe in something bigger. Believe in yourself. All right. Let's break down some natural English phrases from today's story. Everyday phrases. I felt invisible, meaning felt unnoticed or unimportant. Example: Maria felt invisible working as a maid. That hit me hard, meaning that affected me emotionally or deeply. Example: the line, "You are what you believe," hit Maria hard. Dream again, meaning start having hope and goals again. Example: Maria allowed herself to dream again. Walk across the stage, meaning graduate and receive a diploma. Example: she walked across the stage at age 36. I lived it, meaning I experienced it personally. Example: Maria doesn't just teach inspiration, she lived it. Vocabulary. Tuition, meaning money paid for education. Example: the family helped pay for Maria's college tuition. Cap and gown, meaning clothes worn during graduation. Example: she wore a cap and gown to her college graduation. Serve, meaning to work for or help someone. Example: Maria believed she was born to serve others. Belief, meaning a strong feeling that something is true. Example: her belief in herself changed her life. Transformation, meaning a complete change. Example: Maria went through a life-changing transformation. Practice time. Repeat after me. I felt invisible. I felt invisible. That hit me hard. That hit me hard. Dream again. Dream again. Walk across the stage. Walk across the stage. I lived it. I lived it. Tuition. Tuition. Cap and gown. Cap and gown. Serve. Serve. Belief. Belief. Transformation. Transformation. You're doing an amazing job. Keep practicing. Thank you for listening. Maria's story is not just about education, it's about power. The power of belief. The power of small steps. The power of not giving up, no matter your age, background, or job title. So, whatever you're facing today, keep moving forward. Your life can transform too. One page at a time. One step at a time. One belief at a time. This is Learn English Naturally, and if Maria's journey inspired you, share this episode with someone who needs a little light in their life. Until next time, keep learning, keep believing, and never stop writing your own story.